Hello friends, welcome to the online sessions of Renewable Energy Engineering. Myself Pravin Zinzala from LJ Institute of Engineering and Technology. In today's session, we will discuss about the ocean energy. So throughout the session, we will discuss about the what is ocean energy, sources of ocean energy, and we will discuss about the ocean thermal energy, means how to convert ocean energy into electricity. So this is the new chapter regarding the ocean energy. So let's start our session. First of all, we discuss about the what is ocean. Almost ocean cover the 75% of world surface. Means the maximum surface area of the earth is ocean. So we can also convert ocean energy into electricity. So we can also generate the electricity, fulfill our demand of electricity, and we can also reduce the pollution by maximum utilizations of ocean energy. So we can also say that ocean energy, it is also one type of large source of renewable energy, and it is easily available because the almost surface is covered by ocean. And you can also say that it is the security of energy for future. Ocean energy has many sources. As like we can also utilize the waves for conversions of wave energy into electricity. Tidal, due to the sun and moon position, we are getting the high tide and low tide. So same as like the hydroelectrical power plant, we can also generate the electricity as like the tidal current, salinity, gradient energy, and thermal gradient. So these are the sources of ocean: wave energy, tidal energy, ocean thermal energy. So these are the sources of ocean energy, and we can also maximum utilize of the ocean energy. He also shown the one diagram of ocean energy. Due to the high tide and low tide, we can easily convert the ocean energy into electricity. So this is the our main purpose of for power generation of ocean energy or utilizations of ocean resources for power generation. There are the basically two types of category. Thermal energy from the sun heat, means due to the solar radiation, top surface of ocean will be warm up. So we can also utilize in form of thermal. Second is mechanical energy. Due to the high tide and wave energy, we can also install the mechanical device and we can convert the tidal and wave energy into electricity. So main our purpose is to generate the electricity, fulfill the world demand of energy, and reduce the pollution. So it is the one types of renewable energy sources. It is also predictable sources of renewable energy with the potential to satisfy, because in especially our Gujarat is a 1600 kilometer seashore. So we can also easily utilization for power generation. So according to our Indian geometry, we can also utilize the ocean energy, and we have also large potential of ocean energy. Now we will discuss about the ocean thermal energy. In short form, OTEC, means it is the ocean thermal energy conversion system. First of all, we discuss about the what is ocean thermal energy. Ocean thermal energy means due to the solar radiation, top surface of ocean will be warm up due to the solar radiation compared to the deep water of ocean. So we can also utilize the ocean thermal energy. Top surface will be at a near to 24 to 25 degree centigrade temperature compared to the deep water. Whenever we goes in deep in ocean, so we will get the near to 5 degree centigrade temperature. So the difference between the top surface and bottom surface of water, we can also utilize for power generation. This is the basic mechanism of ocean thermal energy conversion system. Means we can also supply the warm water to our evaporator. So it will be passed to the evaporator, and we are utilizing the working fluid as a low boiling point fluid. So whenever heat will be supplied to the evaporator, so our working fluid will be evaporate and it will be passed to the turbine, and turbine will be rotate. So it will be convert the kinetic energy into the mechanical energy, and by utilizations of generator it will be convert the mechanical energy into electricity. So the remaining fluid will be goes to the condenser, where we require to condensation. So we will utilize the deep water of ocean near to the 5 degree centigrade. So whenever we supply the deep water to the condenser, so fluid will be condensed, and again we will supply the our working fluid by pump to the evaporator. Generally many types of working fluid used in ocean thermal energy conversion system. Ammonia, or as like the any low boiling point fluid. So we can easily evaporate the working fluid to the vapor, and we can also utilize the vapor for power generation. So we can also say that it is the basics of Rankine cycle. In Rankine cycle we are utilizing the boiler. So boiler will be replaced by evaporator in ocean thermal energy. So we can also draw the PV and TS diagram, same as like the our ocean thermal energy, or same as like the our Rankine cycle. Now we will discuss about the types of ocean thermal energy conversion system. So there are the basically 3 types of ocean thermal energy conversion system. First one is open, second one is closed cycle, and third one is hybrid cycle ocean thermal energy conversion system. So now we will discuss step by step of types of ocean thermal energy conversion system. First one is open cycle ocean thermal energy conversion system. Open cycle means it is the fluid will be inlet from ocean and fluid will be exit to the ocean. So it's called open cycle. This is the basic diagram of ocean thermal cycle, and basic component is pump, evaporator, turbine, generator, condenser, and ocean. So during the daytime, ocean top water will be warm up. So we can also utilize the warm up water. So whenever we supply the warm water to our evaporator, so due to the evaporation or flash evaporation, water vapor will be passed from top and liquid will be passed from bottom to the ocean. So whatever the vapor we are collected in evaporator, we will pass vapor into the turbine, and same as like the turbine will be convert the water vapor into mechanical energy, and by utilizations of generator we can convert the mechanical energy into electricity. So the remaining vapor after the expansions of in turbine, we have to condense it. So for the condensation we can also utilize the deep water or cold water from deep of ocean. So after the condensation, this is the mixing type of condenser. After the condensation we can also supply the condensed fluid to the mixing discharge or directly to our ocean. So this is the open cycle type ocean thermal energy conversion, means directly utilizations of warm water for in electricity and discharge to the ocean. Here disadvantages is for open cycle ocean thermal energy system is it is the lower efficient, because we are utilizing the water vapor as a working fluid. So we are collecting the minimum water vapor. So it is the efficiency is lower. Second is closed cycle ocean thermal energy conversion system. Means it is the closed type. Same is like in working fluid will be different as like the ocean water or compared to the open cycle system. Same we can also supply the warm water to our evaporator. So our vapor will be evaporated and it will be expanded in turbine, and turbine will be connected to the generator, and generator will be generate electricity. So this is the basic system. Remaining fluid will be goes to the condenser, where we will utilize the deep ocean water. It's like the near to 1000 meter deep, means near to 1 kilometer deep. So the cold water utilization for condensation. And same after the condensate the fluid, we will supply the fluid to the evaporator by utilization of our pump. So this is the closed system, means we are utilizing the different fluid from ocean water. So it's called closed cycle. It is the higher efficiency compared to the open cycle, because in open cycle we are utilizing the water vapor, while in closed cycle we are utilizing the different fluids like the low boiling point of any liquid. Third is hybrid cycle. So by improvement of open and closed system, it's called hybrid system. Means it is the combinations of open and closed cycle system. This is the ammonia cycle, or it is the closed cycle. For the supply of water, we are utilizing the warm water for evaporation. So this is the indirect contact type heat exchanger. Whenever we supply the warm water to our evaporator, so our working fluid will be evaporate as like the ammonia, and it will be passed to the turbine, and turbine will be convert the mechanical energy, kinetic energy into mechanical energy, and generator will be generate electricity. After the expansion, fluid will be goes to the condenser, where we are utilizing the deep water for condensation, and our cycle will be repeated. Here we are utilizing the warm water for evaporation. So after the evaporation, we are discharging it into our ocean. So this is the one type of is like the open cycle. So the hybrid cycle means combination of open and closed system. Same as like after the condensation, we can also supply the desalination condensate, and we can also desalinate water tank, and we can also provide the vacuum pump. So this is the auxiliary system. Means hybrid system means combinations of open system and closed system. So this was the about ocean thermal energy, means utilizations of ocean energy in terms of heat. So it's called ocean thermal energy, and it is the large source of renewable energy sources, and we can also utilize and convert the electricity. Thank you.